Hi, Dr. Mary here, and now we are going to begin a series on the chakras. Why? Because healthy chakras are essential to a functioning positive intuition. Now, the chakra system, if you watched the video I sent out last week, I teach it from the root chakra, the primary system, up to the crown, the 7 primary chakras, in that way. And there are other ways of looking at it. There's a teacher, Matthias DiStefano, on Gaia Fabulous series, and he talks about the chakras from the crown to the root, which is very interesting because you get a whole different picture of life depending on which way you go. So I was looking at, how do I begin? I don't want to just do the same thing over in my guides. This is how my intuition works. My guides are, I don't recognize them because they're saying something that makes no sense to me. Start with the third eye. And so I'm not paying attention. And then finally, after it comes through my mind, several times I realize, really? And yes, so we're starting with the 6th chakra, which is the third eye, which is this why here. This is why I'm touching the center of my forehead. 2 eyes, and this is the third eye. This is intuitive vision. And some years ago, there were mystery schools. Maybe there still are, but a few decades ago, where you had to find someone who had a mystery school who would teach you about the chakras or the Akashic Records, or how to develop psychic abilities, all of these kinds of things. It was like a mystery. And I find it interesting that all mysteries are really right in front of us. And so when it comes to the third eye, on every dollar bill on the back is this pyramid with, it's the top of it is kind of cut off, and in it is this third eye. It's the glowing eye, the third eye. It's called the Eye of Providence, or the all-seeing eye. And I find that very interesting. Because it can, you think of the all-seeing eye, could be good, but maybe not so much. But we want it to work for us. Now, how do you see with your third eye? It's obviously not physical. So it's like your mind's eye. When you dream, you are seeing pictures. A lot of other things may be going on, but you're seeing pictures, and it's happening in your mind. It's not coming in through your physical vision. If you get a new idea, that is your third eye. That is intuition coming in. It's how we see things, interpret the environment. I wrote a couple things down, and I've covered them. So, a few examples of what third eye vision is. Now, a lot of times people will say to me, I don't feel like my intuition is working well, or I have a lot of doubt and so forth. And this is pretty normal because we are strongly trained from the moment we are born in the last few hundred years to there is no such thing. But why is it on the back of every dollar bill? I mean, that's like kind of recent. What is it like then if your third eye isn't well? Something is going on, and you need to pay attention and soothe it or do healing for it. And this is if you have headaches and bad headaches or repetitive headaches, if you have negative thoughts that you don't want to have, interfering kinds of experiences, attacks, of anxiety where you don't even know where to put it. This is a third eye that is in need of soothing. Now, of course, you can get a reading and go through a whole thing, and would I love for you to do that? Yes. But let me teach you how to take care of yourself. How do you take care of your third eye right now? We could start. First thing, best thing I love is to place your palm over your third eye and just relax a little bit, and you're going to start to feel warmth generating. Now, I'll give you a hint. There's also a chakra in your palm, and that's we're doing an activation. So after a little while, it's warm enough. You do not have to start sweating. Change hands and allow the same thing to happen. And you could be anywhere doing this. I don't particularly think anyone would notice me, but I might be wrong. And then you're done and go on with your day. Another way to soothe the third eye is to come outside. Be in nature. Now, being on your phone is not the same thing as being in nature just because you're outside. Like, I am starting to learn how to just be here and not be doing something all the time. Even like taking videos of nature. Like, we should pause and give ourselves a rest. Major way, if you really want to start training and easing pressure on the third eye, question what you believe. A lot of what we believe is just early life influencers, what they told us, what they taught us. And we are not taught to question our beliefs. Like, was that a course you took in high school? It should be required. What are you thinking? What do you believe? And if you aren't doing it, start doing it now. It can change everything. Meditate and contemplate. Meditate, our eyes are closed, we're kind of like going into a zone. Contemplate, you're just sort of quiet. It's sort of, that's like what the being is anywhere, is a contemplation. Almost like a sort of a backing away of active participation. It's very, very healing for the third eye. Center and calm yourself. And this is probably the best thing you can do in any moment. And there are plenty of videos that will show you how to do that on our site and elsewhere. Now, there's something really great that you can do. And so I love these. I make these I call them chakra healing rings. And here's one. And I'm gonna put this on my brow chakra, my third eye, and just leave it there for a while. If I was not recording this video, I might lay down and let it be there. Or I would take 6 more and put them on the rest of my chakras and have a real thorough chakra healing experience. These are also great if you have a pain somewhere, like a pain in your thumb or a pain in your shoulder. To just place this for a while is very soothing, because why? Quartz crystal energy brings in life force energy, all of the color rays in balance. And so it is extremely healing for us. And this is a beautiful way to use it. So, yeah, click on there's links in the email below. I've tried to cover the email, what I've said in there in this video. And if you have any questions about your chakras, we'll go through all of them. This is just where we're starting. Contact me. I'd love to know, and I would love to help you, and I can. So see you soon.